question, if I may ask, what exactly do you mean by police-free schools?
So right now, I'm a public school teacher.
Oh, okay.
Inside the school, the NYPD's in punishing the kids.
Really?
You have to educate the kids so they could, come around, and you have to educate them, not treat them like criminals. So when Bloomberg became the mayor, he instituted NYPD into school.
And it's a bad thing, you think?
It's a bad thing
because
immediately, especially kids of color, right? African Americans and Latinos, they are already proven guilty before, like when they get into trouble, the police comes and instead of trying to, police meaning security guard, right? Instead of saying, is there something I could help you to solve this problem? They immediately treat them like criminals. The little kids.
Little kids.
I'm not talking about, high school, it could be, still, I don't believe, in New York City, public schools, I don't care what they do in charter schools and private schools, it's their business. But it's New York City tax money.
I see.
Okay, you treat kids gently, nicely, educate them, don't treat them like criminals. And if you have the presence of police inside the school, already kids are feeling like, I don't feel safe in my own home turf. That's not how it should be. Education should not, public education should not be like that. I'm the old generation. Before we had the police inside the school, it was the security guard, and they all knew kids. So let's say somebody got into trouble or somebody's having a bad day, right? The security guard was, Jose, come over here, let me talk to you. They treated them like a human being. Right? Nowadays, it's like regimented. And they're seeking to punish them.
But what do you teach, by the way?
I'm science teacher.
Oh, science! I love science. Well, what type of science?
I do everything. Because I do nursery to 8th grade.
Oh,
so I teach
awesome.
earth science, chemistry, physics,
I love
geology.
Love all of that. Love science.
That.
But I mean, getting back to this school fair, I would assume that police is there. We know this school attacks, the Columbine and stuff. Isn't this their prime kind of objective to prevent things like Columbine, for instance?
What, your presence in the uniform with the guns on the side will stop, usually it was the white kids who have committed the mass crime, right?
Yeah,
they could be nearby. There is a system where surveillance like nearby, but inside the school, you need educators. You need nice, friendly security guards.
No, I agree.
Educators, not inside.
Was the guard with the guns or the guard with no guns?
No guns.
No guns. Okay. But how can you prevent something like Columbine, for instance, when there's a kid, like crazy kid? I agree. The crazy kid comes with a gun inside this.
Being present there will prevent it. Like those kids who something's going on in their mind, right? They are gonna say, "Hey, I'm gonna be, killing thousands of people. Look, watch me, catch me." No. It happens in a split of seconds.
Well, exactly.
The presence does not prevent it. Police presence does not.
But here's the situation. Let's say a kid, this crazy kid comes in with a gun, okay? And then he starts shooting. So there's a difference between that crazy kid shooting one kid or 2 or 10 versus, let's say, 100. That's when someone with a gun. It's not normal. Of course.
City. What about the kids, the calm kids who want to go to school and feel safe and learn?
No, I agree.
Right?
Of course,
about those?
yes.
Who's going to protect them? But because putting fear in them, you're antagonizing them more. You have to. When you teach children, you don't say, if you don't do this, I'm going, you're like, that's a threat, right? Like, I'm here. You have to do it. Okay, even the crazy kids like Columbine and Newton, right? Connecticut. That kid who went to his mom's school and started. There too, I think he was upset. Okay, you're upset. You could be, right? Adults, children, anybody could be upset. But we have to show the institutionalized education system which tells the kids it's okay to get angry, but there's a proper way of dealing with your issues. There are protocols. You don't do that with fear. I'm the police. I'm gonna shoot you.
So you're against guns in general, right? like Second Amendment and stuff. You don't think that.
I don't believe in
You don't believe in that.
police brutality.
Well, where did you come from? I detect an accent. Where are you from? I'm from China, Korea.
I'm from Korea, but I grew up here. 100%.
I see. I got it.
Bilingual, perfect bilingual.
I see. Okay. Okay. I came from Russia myself, so I'm also bilingual.
Oh, from where?
Moscow.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Great. That's great.
All right. All right. Thank. 감사합니다.
Oh,